right, so next season, the Siege RS410. We just watched a video from Tenpoint talking about this locking system for the trigger. Basically what they're saying is, I don't know if it's an updated video, but you have to do 2 cranks backwards, and then with the button depressed, where's the button? With the button depressed, 1 more crank. And what that does is, I don't know why they would design it this way, but this is what it does, is this spacing in here changes, if you do not crank it back twice and then press the button and then crank it once more. So then what that does is it changes the pressure of this brush, which then obviously can add inaccuracies into the system. I don't know. AccuTrigger, I don't know if we call that AccuTrigger, but yeah. So we're gonna see if this bow settles down, because we were out here yesterday and we could not get this thing to shoot any sort of great groupings. All right, so we're gonna give her a go again. Year 2.
Try the safety off.
Safety first. I don't know.
Perfect bull.
Perfect bull?
Yeah.
All right, let's give her 3 more. So in an effort to actually get to this bow, the RS410 to shoot straight. Okay, so this is what we're doing. Crank her up all the way. Crank it up. Crank, 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 crank. Okay, so now we're cranking. So we reach it at the back. Great. Now, okay, so now look at this angle here. This is when it's improperly done. Okay, I'm just looking to see if you can actually see anything. Okay, I see the spacing there.
It looks pretty even at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks pretty even at the moment. All right.
But it's this one under here.
Yeah.
This top bar that holds the brush, right?
Yeah, okay. All right. I mean, we'd have to get a micrometer or something, a dial gauge. Okay, so now you go backwards. 1, 2, and then push the button in and backwards once more. And that's supposed to be the proper procedure for this. Okay, and the first shot we did, actually at 50 yards, we just hit like we just hit a bull. So, I don't know. That could have been just lucky, but we're gonna see.
Never happened before. So.
Yeah, we spent a whole day out here and they were just all over the place yesterday. All right, here we go. This is it. This is for the money. The money shot.
I will pick a different.
No, get them stacked up.
All right.
Yeah, let's see it. Stack them right in there if we can do it.
Perfect. Bull again, right beside it. Touching.
Dude, can you imagine we spent all last year
2 back turns instead of 3.
That affects this thing, how they have this thing designed. And it was only because you found that update from Tenpoint. Obviously other people are having this. I know other people are having this problem.
Yeah.
We just couldn't get this bow settled down. Anyways, shoot 1 more and then we'll go take a video of what the grouping was. First shots of the day using the new cranking update that Tenpoint had, and awesome. Look at that. 50 yards. That's like, we're not going to really get much better than that. 50 yards just straddling over all bull. Beautiful, beautiful. We're ready for the moose. All right, so we got the bow totally simmered down now. And now we're shooting at 70 yards for the money. Ravin versus Tenpoint. No holds barred. Shoot down, shoot off. So I just let 2 go. Trev's about to put his second one downrange. But he's super happy now that, I mean, all that money for this bow, and the accuracy is so determined on the way you crank. How'd that one do?
1/2 inch high.
1/2 inch high? All right, well, we'll see when we go down there. All right, so 70-yard groupings, RS410 on the right, and 70-yard groupings, Ravin R26 on the left, which is what I was shooting. And let's just see how they do. Wow. I mean, they're both acceptable, but I would have to say, I
had a mosquito on my
well, okay, so there was Trevor saying he had a mosquito on his cheek for one shot. So here's the grouping of the RS410 at 70 yards, which is still very impressive. I mean, 70 yards. Look how far back, I don't know where this chair is. That's where we're shooting. So that's the grouping. Pretty good. Obviously, we're aiming for dead center. And the Ravin,
it's pulling its own for sure.
Dude, it's like, I mean, fuck. Sorry, that shouldn't swear. I mean, 2 in the bull and 1 in the black. At 70 yards. Like, for bows, that's...
You're just such an experienced archer.
I don't think so. We're using a stand, and we're just like that is both of these are just, it's incredible what these new crossbows can do. And I mean, that's still a ton of penetration at that range. Anyways, we're going moose hunting next week, so we're really trying to get these bows all set up, and I think it's starting to come together. All right, so we're pushing her back as far as these bows can technically shoot by the BDC scopes, R26. We're at 100 yards, so yeah, it's a ways, that's for sure. Like, I mean,
I can't even see.
Yeah, like it's a long ways to shoot. I mean, I know these things can do it, but so we're just making sure these are all tuned up. All right, so Ravin versus Tenpoint, 100 yards. The orange ones are the Ravin, and the red are the Tenpoint. Looks like, oh, Trev scored 2 good ones, and I scored 1, and then he had a flyer. So there's the spread. I would say the 10-point well, I don't know, that one that's pretty far there.
Yeah, kind of.
That one kind of fucks it up, but like that's 100 yards with these crossbows, 100 yards, and we're like, it's actually pretty incredible. It's actually pretty incredible, really, when you look at these things. 100 yards, that's the spread. And these things are just, you know, they're just arcing in. But I mean, that's
on a 10-point is significant.
Yeah, unless unless we hit holes already. But yeah, I mean, that's still a lot of, yeah, like, it would definitely probably still blow through a deer, but I mean, that is way too far to hunt at. But anyways, you can see they're relatively accurate still, even at 100. I mean, you're putting it on the bag, we're not worried about losing an arrow, right? So, cool. All right, last shot of the day. So we went back to 100, we're, just for fun, we're shooting. But now we brought it to 30 just to check all the changes we made are actually accurate. Let's see what we got here. Ravin versus Tenpoint again. Trevor was shooting at obviously that one. All in the ring. Awesome. Oh, but what's this?
You lost a knock.
Fuck! Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be swearing. I freaking I Robin Hooded one. Damn it.
Still swearing.
I know. Sorry, damn. I don't know, damn it, is that really a swear? I just fucked another arrow up.
That's what you get for being so accurate.
Look at the Ravin. Look at it. Look at it.
It's beautiful.
Robin Hooded one. I screwed one up. Great. There goes like another $20. Oh, actually, I wrecked it. Look, it cracked the whole thing.
Can you replace the nocks on yours?
I can't replace that.
No.
It's done.
But the 10 points, you can't replace the nocks, so you got to put one step ahead.
Well, I still have to say the Ravin it shoots tighter.
I think you're just better.
Better. Is that what we're the final conclusion? I don't know.
I've only shot 9 bolts in my whole life, so.
Oh, we shot more than he shot more than that, and yes.
Oh, someone lost a fletching.
That's my fletching.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, there's one arrow destroyed. I destroyed it. Anyways, awesome accuracy from these things. Again, the R26 just is so impressive. And this is a reasonable distance we were shooting. We were shooting 30, which is like something you would be deer hunting at. And I would say you could easily hunt with the RS410 and the R26 at 70 yards, as long as I guess the deer or whatever isn't jumping your string. And it has more than enough accuracy and penetration at that range to kill any sort of large game. Anyways, I hope the video helped. The bow, the 410 is now shooting very nicely, and it all has to do with when you're cranking it, you crank twice backwards and then depress the button and crank once more, and that sets the trigger mechanism. I'm not sure why anyone would design such a convoluted way of doing things that would actually affect the accuracy so greatly, but that's what has to be done. And I hope this video helped anyone. I know in my previous video last year, there was a lot of people complaining about the accuracy, and I think this simmered it down, because yesterday we were out here and we could not get that bow to shoot consistent whatsoever. Like, we were talking 20 inches apart.
Yeah.
So that's super great to see that, and I think Trev's happy too.